If you saw a post I did sometime December, just before the elections, I think it was 2 or 3 days before the elections, I put out a post about free SHS. And there was this campaign MPP was running. They had some, not kids, students. And they would say, remember me,
yes,
something, something.
They had some billboards around.
Billboards, that campaign. And that campaign touched me so much because I remembered my secondary school days where when I completed secondary school in 95, I couldn't go to the university at the time because my mom couldn't afford it. So I didn't go to university at the time. So then that campaign touched me so much so that I wrote and said, if only free SHS was back then in 95, my mother would have then saved on my secondary school fees. I would have done the free SHS and then used that money to pay for my university education. True. That was why I did that post. Wow. Some people saw it as a political statement, yes, but for me it wasn't. It was just an empiricism that I had and I wanted to share it at the time. I think the internet did a lot of damage to our industry because before internet we had our CDs and our DVDs. And the reason why it played a lot of role is because you can quantify it. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 9,000, 10,000 DVDs, and I'm giving it to a distributor. He sells this, he brings my money, I count my money, I know it's cool. And we can replicate that across the nation. Usually what we're doing, we will get a van and the boys will be by the side, they'll be playing the music and selling along the roadside. But when the internet caught up with Ghana, things got online, people started abusing the internet. Those were the early days where YouTube didn't have so many restrictions like they have now, where you could take a movie, download it. Maybe you couldn't download the entire CD, but you could do it in bits and pieces. So you could put one movie online in 7 different parts. And people were going there to watch these things. Then the DVD started declining, the purchase started declining. Then DVDs, even the production of the DVDs decks themselves started fading out. And yes, internet took over.
Now, but what do you also make of foreign content on our TV stations?
Well, as for that one, we've spoken now and we are tired, honestly. And we thought that when the authority was brought in, these are one of the measures they will quickly clamp down. And I'm not saying they are not working on it. Again, I'm not privy to their day-to-day operations. There are certain things we hear standing on the sidelines. So I'm not saying they're not doing anything, but I'm just saying from you and our point of view, we are still seeing these contents on TV, right? They're still there. These foreign contents are still there, and the local contents are on the minimum. So can I infer that they are not doing anything? I could, because before you came in, before your authority was created, we had about 80% of foreign content. You've been created for a while, and we still have 80% of the content perhaps on TV. So my inference should be correct, that you haven't done much. I'm not saying you're not working, but I'm saying I'm still seeing the content.